Travelers have come to expect great amenities that make traveling through Philadelphia Airport a positive and memorable experience. One such example is the PHL Airport Art Program, which provides access to the work of exceptional local artists. We are also proud to host over a dozen permanent public artworks produced in partnership with Creative Philadelphia and its Percent for Art program. Today, we celebrate Philadelphia artist Serena Saunders, who is known for her vibrant abstract paintings, as well as her large-scale mural work, which transforms communities into beautiful, resilient spaces.
Up, and Away, a truly eye-catching new public artwork which weaves the imagery of Philadelphia's landmarks and cultural symbols.
Her site-specific work, titled Up, and Away, spans from the floor to the walls to the sky above, and serves as a beacon and landmark to guests in Terminal A West. It is a call to the viewer to acknowledge the ground we stand on, while simultaneously encouraging us to imagine what is beyond and what could be.
What I wanted to really express was that the same way we go up and away when we get on the plane and we travel, that anything that's wrong in our city, we can literally come spiritually, emotionally, come up and away from anything that's holding us down. And so this idea of flight and movement was just like the perfect transition from like the Philadelphia grit to the airport experience.
One of the special features of this permanent installation is 26 hand-painted concrete discs featuring Philadelphia landmarks and cultural symbols.
When you get closer, as many people will, walking towards it to get to the bathroom, and seeing that these are not photographs, but hand-painted, beautifully painted imagery of Philadelphia. This is the only permanent, abstract artwork full of color in the airport.
This artwork is made possible through the city's Percent for Art program, which requires major development projects to dedicate up to 1% of their budget for public art.
The Percent for Art program is an amazing program in the city. It's the very first of its kind in the nation to require site-specific public artwork as part of major renovation and construction projects. The role that public art plays in the experience at the airport serves to improve the environment, foster community engagement, and the Percent for Art projects also incorporate art into wayfinding and placemaking to improve the passenger experience. It was important for the airport to invest in the renovations that led to this project because the airport is always working to improve the guest experience. And restrooms are one area that significantly impacts overall satisfaction.
Public art is important to this city's landscape because it really represents who we are. I think public art really represents all of us, and it has a way of bringing us all together. And even if you haven't experienced a particular culture that's represented, you have an entree into the people behind the art. It allows us to come together, our shared humanity, and allows us to explore each other and ourselves.
This was a really special project because typically we have community members, we have residents if we're doing a project in a rec center or a library. Usually it's the community around that rec center or library. But this is the entire city that's represented through this airport.
We received over 100 applications for this Percent for Art commission. The public weighed in. Nearly 500 people responded to a public survey, helping to guide the committee's decision to select Serena Saunders' proposal, Up, and Away.
So during the selection process, her samples stood out with the vibrant colors and just overall the energy.
All of this resulted in a final product that's not just visually stunning, but that celebrates Philadelphia as a city of vibrant culture and collective storytelling.
The significance of having Serena's artwork in this terminal, Terminal A West, is a departure and arrival point for many of our international travelers, as well as domestic.
Up, and Away will welcome visitors with a taste of our city and will leave residents with a reminder of home when they travel.
The location makes the artwork, right? It really takes the theme of Up, and Away, and it's that relationship between the artwork and where it lives. That is a huge question. What does this mean to me? In short, everything. It does. It means everything to me. It reminds me that others thought enough of me and my work to consider it for such this opportunity. From the first time I walked into the airport, led by Leah and her team, I felt like this project was designed for me. I could see the vision of it unfolding, like literally in my mind as we walked through the construction site. And so in that space and time, I realized that this West Philadelphia girl actually could dream big enough to land on the international side of the Philadelphia airport.
I think Serena's artwork inspires travelers with a feeling of optimism. The imagery and the vibrant colors, it creates a sense of positivity that welcomes guests to the airport.
And I just was talking with a staff person who walked by, and he was just like, I see this every day, and it's such a bright spot of color. It lifted me. And so not only is it abstract, it has this emotion with it and this movement with it. And I think that's so unique to come to the airport to see that.
To have my artwork on the international side of the amazing Philadelphia airport has meant the world to me. And so to see it come to fruition, to have gone through that process, and to have trusted my abilities and trusted that God meant this for me, has meant everything.
3, 2, 1.